All right, today we're taking notes over surface area of a cylinder. And this formula looks a little different, but we're going to break it down and look at these different pieces. So 2 pi r, this first portion, represents and would find the circumference of our circular base on a cylinder. So if you think about a circle, circumference is used similarly to perimeter for rectangles and triangles. So you're really having the same idea, we're just having to plug in the circumference formula into the surface area formula. Then our height is still the measure that connects the two bases. So our height connects the two bases, and then this last portion, 2, is still there because we have two bases, and then we have pi r squared. Remember that pi r squared finds the area of a circle, so it's going to give us the area of our two bases. So that's where this formula comes from. On any assessment with surface area of a cylinder, you will have this formula provided for you. So it's really just important that you pay attention to this radius portion. They will try to trick you and give you the diameter measurement. Be smarter than the question and focus on the fact that you need the radius measurement, not the diameter. All right, so we're going to add down here, just a reminder again, lateral surface area is only the sides, and total surface area is all sides and bases. Okay, so let's do a couple examples so we can practice this skill. For lateral, remember we are just doing 2 pi r times h. That gives us our lateral surface area. So up here, I'm going to just identify my radius and my height, which is really easy on this question. My radius is going to be 8 centimeters, right here, it's labeled for you. And my height, the measure that connects our two circular bases, is 15 centimeters. Then I just plug those values into this formula. So 2 pi 8 times 15, and when I multiply all those values together, I get 753 and 9800 centimeters squared for my lateral surface area. Then for total surface area, it's the longer formula, so 2 pi r times h plus 2 pi r squared. So we're going to have 2 pi times our radius of 8 times our height of the cylinder, 15, plus 2 pi 8 squared. And when I plug that all into Run Matrix, hit enter, if I've plugged in everything correctly, I should get this value for my total surface area. Again, the thing we really need to pay attention to is that we're looking for the radius. So on example 2, if you notice, they give us a diameter. They give us the diameter is 34 meters. Well, we don't need that, but we know that we can find the radius by dividing that by 2. So our radius is going to be 17 meters, and our height, 27. Then we just plug these values into lateral and total surface area formulas. And I'm just going to have 2 pi 17 times 27. And when I multiply all that together, I get 2,883.98 meters squared. And for total, I have this formula, 2 pi r times h plus 2 pi r squared. I'm going to replace this first portion with our answer from the last question. So 2883.98 plus 2 pi 17 squared. When I plug that into Run Matrix, I get my total surface area of 4,699 and 8,200 meters squared. So cylinder, it's really just plugging values into a formula. You don't have to remember the formula for finding the area of a triangle or any of that. You'll be given this entire formula. The only thing you need to make certain that you pay attention to is this piece. That if they give you a diameter, you need to find the radius. So if you get a word problem, you need to make sure that you know whether they gave you diameter or radius. The other thing, if you are supposed to approximate pi using 3.14, we will tell you to do so. We most likely will, so that all of our answers are rounding to the same point. But if it does not say, then you should use pi, the symbol on your calculator, to calculate surface area of the cylinder. Okay, make sure you've written any questions you have about surface area of cylinders down so that we can go over them tomorrow in class along with our practice. Have a great rest of your day.